This is a story of one man's struggle to start from the beginning and build himself all the way back up, mentally, physically, emotionally. This is the story of Scotty V. Crom on his way to the road of the Mr. Oh! Woo!
Fucking stupid, I can't say that.
Good fucking morning, night. How's everybody doing? I'm doing fucking fantastic. And I'll tell you why I'm doing fantastic. What do I want to go over? I want to tell you guys about, I did a video, geez, I don't know, a couple months back on bodybuilding supplements, fitness supplements, and I mentioned a few, like whey isolate, I mentioned the cream monohydrate, I believe I mentioned glutamine, you know, your vitamins, minerals, stuff like that. But I want to tell you what I'm using now and the pros and cons of it. I'm still not using a protein powder. I experimented with a protein powder last month. I did like it. The only time, see, it's kind of a balance, right? You have to, when it comes to a protein powder, you have to look at it from a financial standpoint and your dietary needs. And I was trying to weigh the benefits between the cost per gram of protein opposed to food and you know, it's a combination of a lot of things. When it comes to buying our protein powder, there's cost is a factor. What do you need that protein for? Like, why do you need that extra protein? Like for me, because my calories are pretty low. How do I explain this? Okay, let me give you reasons why I would use a whey protein powder and reasons why I won't. That'll probably make a lot of sense. A lot more sense. I wanted to do a video on cream monohydrate because I've been using it now, and yeah. So you know what? Let's save the protein powder for another video. I'll just end it with this. When it comes to protein powders, use and isolate. And just don't take a protein powder for the right reasons, not the wrong reasons, okay? Assess your needs and adjust accordingly. As of right now, I don't need a protein powder, just where I'm at, but there will be a time where I will need one, okay? And, but it's not right now. But, you know, let's move the fuck on here. Okay, let's talk about cream monohydrate. So, Walmart, went to Walmart. That's where I bought my protein powder before. Now they have really good prices, so that's why I shop there. And I buy whatever I can afford, or you know, that's the thing about bodybuilding. There's so many variables, right? So you have to take all the knowledge you have, assess what is there to offer for you, and then make the best case scenario out of what you got to work with, right? So this is what I came up with. It's made by 6 Star Nutrition. I guess they're a subsidiary of Muscle Tech, which is the biggest supplement company in the world. So I'll show you guys there. So it's just plain regular creatine monohydrate. And that's what I recommended in the previous video I did on supplements. So I did exactly what I told you I was gonna do, just buy regular creatine monohydrate. Like I said, there's other creatines out there, you know, they're hyped up, they have different esters mixed in with them. You know, I don't tell you about that, guys. You know, is it bro science? I don't know, okay? I really don't know. So if I don't know about something, you know, I'm not gonna say it doesn't work, but I'm not gonna say it does work, okay? What I'm gonna tell you is factually what I know for sure, okay? And what I know for sure is, because I've been using it all week, is creatine monohydrate, regular creatine monohydrate fucking works. And if you look at price per horsepower, you know, if you have a car, you know, and you want to soup up your high performance car, you know, putting a new performance chip is your best bang for your buck, you know, as opposed to a turbo setup or a fucking having your motor board and stroke. You know, your best bang for your buck is this shit. And we're gonna go over the pros and cons, okay? So I paid about $13 for this. And this is gonna last me the whole month. Now, if you don't do a loading phase, it'll last you a hell of a lot longer than that. And we'll get into, do I really need a loading phase or do I not? So with creatine monohydrate, let me have a sip of my freaking coffee here. Oh, God. When I train, I diet. I don't know what it is, but my mouth's always dry and that. It's just, coffee just seems to make everything so good, especially when I'm eating a lot of hard-boiled eggs. You know, got the yolk and it's dry, or you're friggin', you know, on a can of tuna or something. Coffee just seems to cleanse the palate. I don't know what it is. That's why I drink so many goddamn cups of coffee. Oh, goddamn, that's good. It's one of the things that I look forward to when I'm in bed and I get up and I wake up. I'm like, oh, I get out of bed and I just think of that coffee, you know. If and especially if I have a cigarette. Kids don't smoke, but if you know, if I have a smoke waiting downstairs for me too, you know, it's very motivating to get out of the bed. You know, I guess it's all mental. Let's get back to the creatine monohydrate. God damn, I'm getting all fucking sidetracked here. Okay. So let's get into how you use it, and then we'll get into the pros and cons. Okay, now there's two schools of thought for creatine monohydrate, okay, on how to use it. First one is, which they actually recommend on the package, is you take 5 grams a day, 5 times a day, for 5 to 7 days, and it's called a loading phase, okay? And depending who you talk to, they say, no, that's not necessary. That's just a marketing scheme to get you to buy more creatine. He says you don't need no fucking loading phase. All you need is 5 grams a day. And then at usually 20 to 30 days, your muscle bellies will be saturated and you just maintain 5 grams a day after 30 days because now your muscle bellies are saturated, it's holding lots of water. So, 2 schools of thought. 5 grams a day, 5 times a day for 5 days. After that, 5 grams a day preceding the 5 days. Hopefully that fucking made sense. And if you choose to go the 30-day route, it's 5 grams for 30 days and then 5 grams after that. Who is right, who is wrong? I don't fucking know. I don't know, guys. So what I chose to do, okay. Now, if you look at let's just say the loading phase is a fucking scam. Okay, let's say it is a marketing ploy by the supplement companies to get you to eat, to buy more creatine because, you know, those extra loading phases all add up, right? Let's just say they're fucking lying. Okay? Well, guys, guess what? Number 1, creatine's not gonna fucking hurt you. It's only gonna benefit you. Number 2, it's $12 fucking dollars. Okay? This ain't a $500 fucking bottle or something, right? So you know, for peace of mind, knowing in my mind, okay, you know what, it doesn't matter if they're ripping me off as far as the loading phase goes. Peace of mind of me knowing that I'm getting the best of both worlds. This guy says this person says this. I'm doing both. Okay, so now that I'm taking both parts of information and applying them, let's see how did it work. Because if you do one thing and then you're always left with an unanswered question, moving forward, you'll never know the answer. So, you know, I don't give a fuck who's right, you know, because moving forward, I did what they both said. So, yeah, did that even make sense? Anyways, yeah, so that's how you use it. Now let's get into the pros and cons of this shit. You think I'd be used to doing these fucking videos by now, eh? Now, let's start with the cons. There's only one. There is only one con. And that is the bloating. Okay? Now, would you feel the bloating if you only took 5 grams a day for 30 days and then a 5 gram maintenance dose after that? I don't know. Logic dictates that I think there would be still, because you're still creatine is still holding all this water in your body, right? So even if you're not feeling bloated during the first 2 weeks, maybe you'll feel bloated once you get the full saturation of the creatine in your muscles, right? So I don't think you can avoid the bloating either way. But I definitely noticed it. Like before I used the creatine, I was pissing. You guys seen the video of that big fucking thing I had beside my bed? You know, I feel that a quarter high. You know, I pissed a lot. I mean, like fucking a lot, to the point it was just like, hey, this is freaking annoying as hell. Now that I've been using creatine, you know, I still piss because I'm drinking quite a bit of water, but not even a fraction of how much I was pissing before. So I know for sure that the water is going somewhere, which means it's staying inside the pipes, right? So we know it's doing what it's saying. It's holding all the water. But that's the only downside. Now, if you eat clean, main clean is like not a lot of fucking, you know, refined sugars. I think if you overdid it on carbs, I think you would feel even more bloated on it. But what I'm finding is if I have all my meals, like sometimes I get up to 8 meals a day, lots of water. When I go to bed at night, I'm feeling pretty just like this. But when I wake up in the morning, my stomach feels flat. I feel nice and tight, and I wouldn't say it's like a massive pump, but you feel fuller. You feel, you know, your joints feel. I feel my joints feel a lot better. Well, we actually segue into the pros, and I didn't really say, okay, but now we'll start talking about the pros. Yeah, so it generally helps in recovery. Like I had a massive day yesterday, massive day. I did back in the morning. I mean, I did 30 minutes cardio in the morning, then I did a back workout, then I did another 30 minutes of cardio, then I did biceps and forearms in the afternoon or early evening, and then another 30 minutes of cardio. Let me tell you, 9 o'clock at night, I was fucking dead. I was dead. And I woke up this morning, I slept great, and I feel fucking amazing. And how do I know how well I'm recovering at this? How well this is at recovery? I got a perfect example to prove that it does that. Not only because I feel better today after a long day yesterday, but about, let's see, let's go back to our, this is why we keep the book of death, you know? Very important to keep this, guys. So if I go back, let's here it is here. So that was in April. I don't know if you guys can see that. In April, we decided to go to a 5-day split, okay? So day one, we do our 10-kilometer walk. Then we did, yeah, so anyways, it was a 5-day split with all our cardio and our body parts. Now I tried this back in April, and my diet was spot on. My diet hasn't changed from April till today. The only thing difference is I do a little bit of fruit after my workout, but my diet's pretty much the same. And I couldn't do this. I couldn't recover through this 5-day split at all. So what I ended up doing was taking out the cardio the next month, 10K walk, and just kind of went to like a 6 to 7 day split. And I seemed to be okay with it. So this month, as you've seen in the previous video, I started a 5-day split again with 3 days of cardio, 3 sessions of cardio, and we're recovering fine through this. We're stronger every workout, you know. Yeah, it's just, I don't know how much more I can explain it than that. This was the defining factor in that, for sure. Now, if I was taking in, 3,000 to 4,000 calories, well, probably 35 to 4,000 calories, I may have not needed this, you know, but that's a whole other thing, on a whole other day, right? All I'm telling you now is between me taking between 18 and 2,300 calories a day, I can run a 5-day split with 3 sessions of cardio every day with intense workouts, you know, negatives. I'm not doing massive volume. You know, I do 5 to 7 sets, really intense. I don't do volume training, and this has made the difference. Okay, so anyways, it's at Walmart. It's called 6 Star, just 100% creatine monohydrate. It's like $12 fucking. And yeah, so Scotty Lee Crons gives this stuff a big thumbs up. So yeah, yeah, I'm extremely happy. I'm extremely happy. Because even back in April when I was doing that 5-day split, I wasn't going heavyweight and you know, banging out fucking negatives. You know, I was just going to failure. You know, and we've definitely amped up on this 5-day split compared to the last one. Plus all the extra fucking cardio. So diet's the same. The only thing that's fucking changed is the creatine. So definitely fucking works. Definitely works. Could the fact that, you know, I hit maybe too intense, that 5-day split too soon into my workout plan. You know, I was only at it for a couple months before I introduced that. Maybe, you know, it might have been a small factor, you know, that could have been too intense too soon. And, but even from the previous month, like back in June, because we're July now, back in June, I was running, let's see, we just want to make sure we connect all the, I don't want to give you guys false advice here. So June, let's see, I was running, let's see, chest, 1, 2, yeah, so pretty much the month of June, I was running a 6 to 7 day split. You know, so the workload was there, you know, but it wasn't as tense as what we're doing now. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So guys, safe buy. You know, when you'll actually need to put this, add this to your program, that's up for you to decide. you know, all I'm doing is sharing you what I'm doing, and hopefully you learn from that. And that's pretty much all we're trying to do here. Is you guys know, see me go through this every step of the way, and yeah, I think that's fucking it. So until I see you guys again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. God bless you all.